Mic. All right, mic unmuted. And now Discord should be coming through the screen.
Is it though? Am I coming through?
I think so.
Yes, I am. It sounds like it's coming through clear. A little bit louder than you are.
You're a little bit louder than me? Okay. Discord down just there. Here we go. Audio balancing.
your voice probably actually needs to come up a hair.
On the stream or on Discord?
Hold on. I'm gonna
How am
mute
I on the stream?
Alright, I have completely turned your volume down on Discord on my end, so I need you to say things now.
Say things. Things are being said. I am saying things.
Yeah,
Irene is squeaking too loud.
you are quiet.
I am quiet. I about have it maxed on this end. Huh. I don't know. Why is it too quiet? Do 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 do.
That's fine. Okay. I think you were just talking quiet.
Yeah. I usually like yell at the mic.
This is true. You do that when you wear headphones.
Yeah. Headphones. Yell at the mic. High energy. Thirst.
You know, I don't think I've started the game on my computer in a hot minute. I might. Oh, yeah, I haven't got an update. Good thing I can just, you know, spam click through things.
Well, I mean, you can watch it through the Discord.
I can watch you on the stream, too.
Yeah, but if you watch it through the stream, you'll hear yourself. But if you watch it through the Discord, you will not hear yourself.
So, surprise, surprise, hearing my own voice doesn't grate my ears.
You psychopath.
I told you this after we got married.
You were supposed to tell me that before we got married. I should know what I'm signing instead of altering deals on me. Pray I do not alter it any further. Right.
I gotta change my password because I screwed up too many times. Because apparently I forgot my password.
Don't forget your password.
I used it the other day. And now I forgot. Oh, I just can't log in for several minutes, that's all. Okay. That's fine. How long is several minutes?
Like 15.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I guess while I wait, I will go check on the spaghetti sauce real quick.
He's still alive. Right where we left him. How you doing, sir, with the whole bleeding out for 3 days thing? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad wound there. Alright. Link, if you're gonna make it. He's gonna make it, guys! And you, I saw you get assassinated from behind, so, why are you alive? 12, have mercy. Pretty rough here. I don't think the instance matters right now when you're in this, because I think this is an instance spot. Like a solo instance spot. And the dude frickin' slashed this thing up. Let me in the throne. I am Dawn's servant now. Yeah, that's the next quest. I've yet to pick that one up. Did you go ahead of me, Frank?
What?
On accident? Leaned against the sword. There we go. Nice little leaning spot against this sword here. Perfect. I'm gonna refill my water real quick, and then we'll get started. All right, let's do this. And Wook Lamont says, "How could this happen?" Big cutscene.
Enough. I am beyond saving.
Father, please. You can't give up.
Are you there, a friend?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, It would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
Oglamat. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
Please, Father, you must save your strength.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.
I told you. Blue Boy was evil.
Yep. Oh, well, let's go kick his ass. Really hard. In the dick.
Captain, come back.
Right, so, Valvuklamat, Valcorona. I bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn, and the Landsguard have begun rendering aid to the people. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we continue to do all that we can.
Our beach episode is over.
I thank you for the report. Please inform the Guard that they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice. A sad ending.
Well, we're only halfway there.
The people, I need to help them.
Real enemies have death.
We will assist you in whatever way we can, of course. Thank you, thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I can count. We'll split up and help all of them. You can count on us.
Well, this is the
Alphino and
next
Alizé,
episode.
could you take Bayside Bevy? And Kryl and Aaronville, the palace perimeter. As for Magnarmus, please come to the Resplendent Quarter with me. We'll all meet back here afterwards.
Because remember, the beach episode is always like the episode right before everything hits the fan.
Right. Fucking elite knockoff. Learn to dual wield energy swords. We gotta kick him in the dick.
Yes, Frank, exactly like in another. I'm gonna go check on the pasta stuffs.
Splendid quarter, like she said. Befuddled citizen. Alright, I gotta help 5 people. Thank you. I thought I was done for. I heard something disturbing. The enemy leader. They say he looked like Geralja. But that can't be true, can it? Why would the first promise attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he gonna come back? What do we do if he does? We kick him in the dick. The Jimmy. Thank you. The pain is better now, but I can't stop shaking. Where did they come from? Why did they attack us? And why are those things still in the sky? We had peace under Galul Jaja. We were safe, but now... Don't worry. The same thing would have happened had we not even had the ceremony and transferred, leadership. But thanks. I think I'm alright. Did you see them? Those soldiers? They look like people, but they killed with no hesitation. If they attack us again, how can we hope to defend ourselves? We build tanks. Thank you, sir. But my husband and son, they were... And up here, there we go. Last person, right there. Thanks, I'll be fine now. But we failed to protect the people. Why did so many have to die? Where were Val and Luke Lamont and Val Kona? They're not to blame, I understand, but I do, but I need to clear my head.
I'm in. Well, I'm not in. I got the right password and I'm not locked out anymore.
Yay. Now you're downloading updates, aren't you?
Yep, it's gonna take a while.
Oof. You finished aiding the people here? Yep. Thank you. There were children among the wounded. Children. Now isn't the time. There are still others who need help. Could you go and see how things are in Talon March? And afterwards go and find Alizé and Bayside Bevy. See, we all should have jumped in there and gang rushed him. And this whole situation would have been averted. Second, he got back up after Galul Jaja not the first time. We all should have just jumped in there. And had a little shithead kicking contest, you know? I'm being too reasonable. I said I'm being too reasonable. made this far, it seems. I was standing right there and it said there's no signs of battle. What the hell do you call this smoldering pile of whatever this is?
Somebody
It's
had a
not
bonfire in the
sign
middle
of
of the path.
battle. This definitely looks like a sign of battle too. It is steaming and yeah. More explosion bits. The fresh scorch marks in the ground are doubtless from the enemy assault. Yeah. I was just saying that about those scorch marks back there. The shop appears to have weathered the chaos, though its wares have been strewn across the floor. The Jeet no longer has wares because you smashed them on the floor. What lamp? Build it. Everything's okay here. Port remains unscathed, but the enemy ships continue to loom overhead. Alright, so. Ona, I need you to make a big fucking cannon. Huge. Link was here. Alright, Link was here. Perfect. Hey look, it's Frank. I gotta talk to Alize. I helped all those I could find, and seen them delivered into the Landsguard's care. As many casualties as there are, it would have been worse if the Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did. And if Zeralja actually meant to harm the people. I mean, look around, the buildings are hardly damaged. I suspect his aim was more to incite fear, to show that he could strike whenever he pleases. But we can discuss that later. How's Lamati? Even after what happened to her father, she's trying hard to fulfill her duty to the people. Still, everyone has their limits. She needs rest, and soon. Someone mentioned seeing her head towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to the Gleam Sands. Yeah. I'm gonna attempt the word before Gleam Sands there. This expansion's really testing the limits of my reading capabilities.
Steady now. I've brought you medicine. A drink.
That the old lady from before?
There you are, Lamati. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Lamati. Lamati!
How? How could I?
Look at me, Lamati. You need rest. You and him both. I will tend to this soul.
But my people... I have to help them.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness.
Yeah, that was kind of lame.
Someone for that promise. What good is a vow of resolve who cannot save her people? You're right. This isn't the time for sulking.
Great, now let's go kick your brother in the dick.
Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do, rather than what I can't. We've dealt with unfriendly factions before. From Yokhui still longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believed that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. My brother is different. There will be no reasoning with him. He killed our people. Our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight.
Hear me out. Big fucking
I must
cannon.
confront Zorolja and kill him.
There you go. Murder is okay.
Time for murder.
You, me, and a Zoralja murder spree. I'm fine. We just needed a moment to settle my nerves. Thank you for being there for me and urging me on despite all my sulking. Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? So much has happened so quickly. I struggle to make sense of it all. The strange soldiers, those floating ships, the new powers Zoralja commands. Given everything he's done, and still intends to do, I know I can't afford to run headlong into battle, not this time. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray, but I will make it my strength. Strength to do what I must. I'm heading back into the palace. I need to talk strategy with Kona. Could you and the others join us in a while? However we decide to proceed, I want you all there to be aware of it. Oh, and could you tell Alizé I'll be alright? She's probably at Bayside Bevy. Let's go. How much longer on your download, K-Rat?
116 minutes.
Ouch. That's like the whole stream.
Yeah. It's like 2 hours. But it went down drastically. It was at like 500 minutes and it dropped down. I wonder if I stop watching the stream, if it'll pick up speed.
You may want to play from your laptop today then. 2 hours
Maybe,
of,
but I already grabbed a can of Long Island iced tea, and I do also keep getting up and checking on the sauce.
Oh, you're back. By that, I take it to mean Lamati is feeling better? She needs to be strong for the people of Tyrell. I understand that, but she doesn't have to do it all alone. So if she intends to fight, then we fight together. That said, I wish I knew exactly what we were up against. Future people. Got the perfect plan. There we go, all better. Be sure to keep doing this, you know? Make sure it don't get back up. Anyway. But there's gonna be a dungeon today.
There's gonna be a dungeon.
Yeah. I want you there for the dungeon. Want me to grab your laptop and move it down to your office?
I don't have anywhere to set it up at the moment.
Oh. Damn. The kitchen then. I don't know. Pieces. It's clearly not a person, but it doesn't look like any automaton or magitech weapon I've ever seen. As far as and wide as you've traveled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before. Would you mind taking a closer look? It may yield some clues as to Zeralja's new powers. Examine the fallen soldier. Move the camera around. Let's look at the helmet.
You know, their helmet almost reminds me of the stuff from the Squid Games.
The material from is unclear. You see no signs of a power source. The general shape of this weapon resembles a gun, but its construction suggests it's far more advanced than anything you've seen before. Cool. What do you think? Looks like a person, but it's clearly mechanical. Indeed, while it resembles a person, it has features that make it uncanny. The lack of a face, not least of all. Did you see any sign of... Oh, I have the auto advance. Any signs of a power source? It probably doesn't run on ceruleum or any other conventional fuels. I tried channeling ether into it earlier, but there was no response. I couldn't seem to rule out it's an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now, a far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. Even the material it's made of is a mystery. Rather than a metal, it's more akin to stone. Wait, haven't we seen this somewhere recently? In the Skydeep Cenote. That's right, the glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. While the soldiers are a different color, the warships are the same black as the stone of the gate itself. be a connection. Let's share our observations with the others when we gather at Sunperch. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. We should drag this thing with us. Unavailable. Looks like everyone is here already.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told?
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Let me guess.
it
Raha and
Cat
Ishtola?
Mommy?
Greetings, everyone.
At least Raha. Okay.
It's Graha.
Yep. Exactly the two I thought it would be.
Yay! You're really the only missing puzzle pieces. Next to Tataru.
Raha! Y'shtola!
Cat boy and cat mommy.
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite dire.
All is well in the annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Gulul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his 2 successors. Thanks to Wuglamat, I was allowed to attend that meeting. What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise. It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Tural. A letter from the Dawn servant, addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold?
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Gulul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
it led to another reflection.
There we go.
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter. I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Gulul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
Hey, we get to watch it instead of listen to it. Look at that.
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
It harbors high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Allegan, or Mahi, or Nemean. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
That Galuf was a lot.
7 hells! What did you do?
Nothing.
An earthquake?
None of this has ever happened before.
None of this has ever happened before. Connection with the server lost. That was great, guys. What? Internet went down. I don't think the internet went down. I'm still on the stream. This has never happened before. Internet dies. Alright, back in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. None of this has ever happened before. Crashes. That's pretty good. Gotta skip through this.
Dang. And some
Mashing the button.
in
It.
that's
Oh.
Now,
It.
what did...
They
I
It
No, I don't want to watch the whole thing again. None of this was ever happened before. Connection to server.
Greetings, everyone.
Oh. We're still listening to this one. It crashes again. If it does that again, I'm going to call the game a liar.
After that.
All is...
I want to see what never happened before.
following. What I. It.
Well.
I let. Indeed. Hope. Like.
Is that?
It.
Come on, get me to the back into the echo. I need to see what happens. What happened to Kryle's grandfather? What happened to Galoof? Did he get abducted?
I-
Aliens! Here it goes. Echo time. We're almost back.
This black stone is remarkable.
Oh, I can't skip this.
I cannot help but wonder. He was there. Era. There.
The wall moves. That's where it happens.
What?
Nothing.
I think we're
An
here. now.
earthquake?
The bright flashing light, the blinding light. Everyone shields their eyes. Then the gate appears.
None of this has ever happened before.
There we go.
A void gate? Nay. This is different.
Is that Kryl? Kryl's parent?
Is Kryl a baby from Golden City?
Kryl's an alien all along.
Baby? Now hold on. Why would you?
Now what's this?
They told them nothing.
What is this? Who are you?
Thieves. I will say none of that has ever happened before. Here we go.
Though it never opened again, Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the Void. We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact, either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important, so Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping. Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
How long ago was this? I thought it was like
So
80
it would
years ago.
seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself. Looking back, Grandfather
No,
was
it was
always
only 20
quick
years
to
ago.
seek distractions whenever I broached
Oh, it
the
was 20
subject.
years ago? Okay.
Yeah, he came.
But never
originally
would I
he
have
came
guessed
80 years ago.
anything like this.
Oh.
But enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
The forces that assailed Tuliyola. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers looked like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory. On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out. When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit? You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but I was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know of no other.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections, but what of my home? What's become of it?
Oh no.
This looks like a job for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Huh. Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zorolja and restore the people's happiness.
Kicking him in the dick.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city. As such, I shall remain in Tuliyolar. Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Go forth, unleash hell.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
Ona, big cannon, get on it.
I wish to go to the dome. As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world. But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
In that case, please let me come too. I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the dome crew.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful. In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
I know what I have to do now. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, Magnarmus? While you handle that, Aaronville and I will see to the provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before the city can decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you could see to the Resplendent Quarter and Bayside Bevy, Alize and I will split to the rest of the city between us.
"76 minutes.
There we go. If Khalil falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? To our homes, our farms, everything we worked so hard to build. Lives and communities and histories all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val Lamont is planning to address the people. But what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Why don't you go and find out? Really? The Dawn Servants have a plan already? They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on? And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they intend to. Sparing alpaca herder. It's not safe here, not anymore. I can try to leave Tyrol, but where else is there to go? You look like the well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Tyrol is beyond the enemy's reach. What of the lands across the salt? I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Tyrol. This is my home. And I know the Dawn Servants would give their lives to defend her. I will put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Checking on everyone, are you? City's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll all need to do our part. I've no doubt Val Lamont and Valcona will share similar sentiments at their address. They do not need to be persuaded. Oh. Damn. Continuing to look around people. Doing my part, yep. Ah. Sorrowful citizen. That'll probably work. Please leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. The little Jaja is slain, and yet Val Lamont and Valcona will still fight for our nation, for us? Very well, if they would speak, the least I can do is listen. Alright, next area. go. Opposed merchant. Whew. The wares are mostly intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Oh, sorry, friend, but I've no time to spare. Val Lamont and Valcona will soon be giving a public address, and I wish to finish taking inventory before then. Given the circumstances, it must be quite important. You'll want to be there as well. They do not need persuaded. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? And what are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something, anything of the threat we face. Alright then. I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you, I feel better already. And likely better still once I hear what the Dawn servants have to say. Cleaning up is tiring work. You've been busy helping us well, I'm guessing. And now it's tough for everyone, but Talia Law won't succumb to this. With the new Dawn servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. I need to stock up on food and medicine as much as I can. And what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Sorry, sir, but I'm busy. Too much to do and too little time. There's no telling when those stonemen will return. I have to get out of here. Find somewhere safe. Val Lamont wants to speak to us? Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Valwook, Lamont, and Valcona mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. They're going to strike back at the enemy? So they're resolved to face this? Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. Alright, I'll go and hear their address. The Scions strike back. It looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alizé had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. I apologize for involving you all in Tirala affairs. We're simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tiral, sharing in the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zaralja and his army pose a threat not only to Tiral, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you and protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Magnarmus. You needn't worry about me either. What Whatever wariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to see to a few things first. But feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Father raised them well. Daddy did. Here we go again.
Lamachi, are you all right?
Yes. Don't
He'll
worry.
be just fine after Zeralja gets kicked in the dick.
I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zeralja.
Zeralja? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zeralja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zorolja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Tural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
Hear, hear, brother.
That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight? We fight! We fight!
We're
two Leolins because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
What was that, K-Rat?
He's right.
I'm doing
This
my
is
part.
our nation, and it
Doing
falls
your
to
part.
us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolal!
Are you doing your part?
Me too! Me too!
We're
For
all
Super.
together in this.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky.
So anyway, big fucking cannon.
When we join hands
Right
with our
there on the
countrymen
edge.
and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy
big
the
fucking
might
railgun,
of
okay?
Tuli Yolal.
I know you can make it, Kona. Maybe we'll get Sid on this too.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Made it through the all is lost moment. Alright. Listening to Wook, Lamont, and Kona, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner. And through their deeds, they answered me. The people of Tyrol, too, will rise to the occasion. I can tell. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome in firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wook Lamont that... There you all are. Ah, Lamati. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave for Dawntrail Skygate. So how many minutes you got left now, K-Rat?
49.
49. Okay. Getting there. Right balloon post. There we go. Look, it's Frank. Can't rush to allies. I should be able to. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We are to go strike down Zeralja and secure the peace for Tuliolal. We'll be passing through Shalani, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. The nerf rushes. To jump to enemies. The Lance Guard has told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took looming overhead. A display of force like the vessels in Tuliolal. Indeed. And while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are before moving on. We'll be passing through a few settlements on the way to Shalani Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Magnarmus, I know a few locals who can help. And let's divide into two groups. Ernville, Alizé, and Magnarmus will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene at Shalani Station. We can start with Husatawi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kameka should be able to tell us a few things. We're riding horses, let's go. Oh, it's you two. And I'll be Val Wook Lamont as well. You're Sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Husatawi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us just yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can. We're spread thin and haven't looked in on Shisasawi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mehetawas. I'll accompany Aaronville. See you all in a while. Let's go. Oh, wait. And all clear this way. Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Well, you're the one who helped us the other day. Malik and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that Nidawikwi is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train there then are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Usulani. Oh, what a mess. And just after we finished fixing the tracks. Appears to have been run through with a polearm. Run through with a polearm, you say? That means Estinian's still here somewhere. Narvis, you came. As you can see, we're doing all right. Those ships appeared in the sky. Soldiers clad in white have just showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. I never had the chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him. But I can't say the same of those in Usulani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika as well. You heard about the Spearman as well. That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? There he is. Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave the machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. Are the rumors true? Galul Jaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Zeralja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done, mark my words. You're gonna help her, I assume? Oh, damn straight. I liked Galul Jaja. I see, with your contingent, you won't lack for strengths. In which case, I will remain in Shalani and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Orna, brother? Wait a second. You're the Valor of Resolve. I am, and you're Zakoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shalani. After all, Magnarmus can attest to that. Glad to hear it. We leave Shalani in your capable hands. Let's get to patrolling right away then. Stay safe out there, and don't do anything reckless. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Alright. Batman and Sonic protect the Wild West. That's a weird fanfic. Anyway, right then, it's time we headed to the station and join the others. You. Oh, there's probably definitely worse fanfics out there. Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shalani. But in Saru were safe as well. At the very least, there was no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It's composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. And how are we supposed to get inside if Zeralja and his army emerge from within? There ought to be an entrance. Entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. These are the engineers of Dawntrail Railing, which operates the train between Shalani and Usalani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it outside? That seems to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area is heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Usalani? Uklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Usalani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we are to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Raja wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Talialal. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing keep his eyes on me. Bold strategy, I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow, and we have just that. Since the tracks go straight through to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were that the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. Least we can do is help them. A trolley would survive the bomb. But Chief! Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train, so have faith and quit your complaining. What if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip. And we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? There's no changing your mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. We won't leave you with any sorrows to drown, never fear. Yeah, your doppelganger in the, other world. Being as though I've never had a drink in my life, I certainly hope not. It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends, and my loving wife besides me, that's all I really need in the end. Well, at least it'll go down as the legendary train that saved Tyrrell. That it will, but first we've got a work to do as she'll look the part. It's engineering time. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing to and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolol and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the Gate of the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Waliga and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And Graha says, your plan is set, but Graha Tia is not without reservations. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have but one concern. How can we be certain Zoralia will not strike at Tulialal in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tulialal, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. And he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tulialal in danger by not taking the fight to him. We indulge Zoralia, at least, until Tulialal has shored up its defenses. We'll charge in the front and keep his eyes on us, during which time Kono will find a way to fortify Tulialal. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will all do all in our power to assist you. But thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what we have what's left to be done for the train. As long as the rabbit doesn't have me picking up shit again.
You know she will.
Bill's not a she. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know a few who will be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsmen do you have in mind? Let's see now. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'd be over in an instant if they managed to get just one good hit on the Cerulean tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I have a mind to install grounding rods. You happen to know a carpenter who can handle that? We could ask Wukevu. Master Carpenter from Okanu, eh? If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. No objections from me, just be sure not to forget their traditional greeting. We'll need more than just a carpenter if we really want this done in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Zamarwar. He's a giant, so he can carry a lot. Zamarwar would be perfect. He'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than Yakui, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yakui? I'll be damned. We'll not want for strength with the help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, soldiers will be riding with flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Install ballistas on the train. Big ones. Ballistas, eh? While they'd be powerful, it seems to take too long to reload between shots. If there were some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then that might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses. I see no reason why the design can't be adopted for your train. While I did not conceive of them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Pontinjing can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it's highly conductive to ether. The power of the cannon will require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over at the springs can help with that. Then if I could leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure the smiths. meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shinja is in charge of our supplies. It might be good to talk to him about it first. I think we're set for our plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. The plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from among our friends back in Dawntrail. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shinzo over to the southeast. Alright, you go talk to your people. Not far at all. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? A theory cannon's interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive material, so I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? Yeah, you got it. Great! You're friends with Liate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her. Oh, Magnarmus, what brings you around these parts? I need some crystals. The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell about them before. But what was that about? I remember. Cerule and Alice. You can find them to the south of town. They'll actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Alice. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Aaronville thinks so highly of you. Says there's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Well, it's not often that you see the bigger, dominating sort, and that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind. Establish yourself as a threat, that's known to draw out their leader. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watch nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Way away from that thing. There we go. Ask Kenji to aggro's all of them. Destinating. What's that?
It says 10 minutes.
Ah, there we go. I got the one on the left. Amazing, you dealt with the beasts in no time at all. You'll need the crystals to deliver to Shinza. I'll see what he gets. I'll see that he gets it. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of Linishpia. Anyway, I'd best be on my way. And you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wukla Mutt heading for the station. Opposite station. There we go. And doesn't matter. We have a long way to go. He'll be aggro by then. To the train station. Shinza told me you got the crystals for him? Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it, I'm idle for a moment, and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Aaronville. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. So there's so much I'd like to ask her about her time with Papa. She'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. With the attack on Tilialol, I had been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. But when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valcona, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. Assist with the efforts here. My luminary Gufurler does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Yes, let's get to it.
So smile and let the rainbow see.
Easy montage music. Feels like a Disney movie all of a sudden. Disney montage. Need the jazz music back.
You know, I think I see 2 cats in your background.
Yes. There are 2 cats in the background. Alright, everyone, that'll do it. You've done your part. Done your part. Leave it to us and finish mounting the armor and cannons. And have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we all must do our part when our nation is imperiled. You're here. We love Turol, and we love you, Val-Wook Lamont. Love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. Is that Sephiroth? Frickin' Sephiroth hiding in the crowd over there.
Yeah, he is.
Even Sephiroth helped. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up. Won't be long before the train's ready. Here on out, we won't stop working till the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. Wait at the designated location. Hold on, there's a table for a food over here. Look at that ham. And chicken. And something's penis. I don't know. Alright, let's go. Wait for all the engineers to finish working on the train. I'm waiting for all the engineers to finish working on the train.
Now I get to speed run the story.
Yep. That you do.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
The world is no longer safe.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft.
It's okay. You can probably do skip cutscene on a lot of
I'm
it.
sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
What are you gonna do? Level some Viper, Frank? I can come with you on the daily. Give you that tank queue.
Finished at last! Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering.
Oh,
the
you need
Dawn
machinist one level
Blazer.
higher? Yeah, wait for me. I'll help you out after this cutscene while she catches up.
Amazing! Yeah, that's the spirit. Like,
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with etheric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modeled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
you got your rail cannon.
It's a shame we have to blow her up.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
Big tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Invisible train. Spooky ghost train.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
Vanish!
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone!
I got one. It's like that scene in the Millennium Falcon with Luke and Han shooting down TIE fighters.
No, you don't. How they switched to firearms!
Oh dear.
Raha, jump!
This scene's cool.
take over for me.
He's over here like eating back fools, like he's got a lightsaber, but it's an axe.
End of the line, everyone!
There it goes.
Oh, that was too close. Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
Suspense music.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Alright, there we go. Now I gotta wait for, now, party member. Let's invite to the party. He's gotta run a duty. Do a leveling. Alright, we're ready. Alright, what are we getting? See if you can hit 97. This one again. It's okay, guys. We got Doofus Goofus here to help us. What's that? It's just a spread out thing. Dodge the bubbles. Those are gonna explode. Thought I made it. Right here is good. Hey, right where you are, Frank. There we go. Alright, he's dead. Let's go.
Together as one. Or like, I think I've almost done with it actually. I already talked to all the people.
Together as one? Alright, so you're almost about to leave to Leolal. I think.
You've given his speech.
Come on, Doofus Goofus, let's go! Workers arise, eliminate the rats. Okay. Here, you two. Okay, so the way forward is that way. Down to 2 enemies left, and then we have this boss here. Doing this thing again. Oh, come on, Frank, you were the one that figured it out last time. I figured you had this.
Get stolen by the train.
I'm really hard. Get between the two. Healer's down. Let's see. There we go. I'm not in line with any of them in this spot. Let's go this way. 2. Me again. I fucking dare you. Thank you. Between the two mirrors. I did it. I won. Take that. Need and better earrings. We'll take it. On the square we go. Hi guys.
Got the crystals.
Yay. We're almost to the last boss. So K-Rat, are you level 97?
Yes.
Perfect.
My resting experience is used exclusively on my main. Otherwise I probably wouldn't need it to 97, but I'm like barely a 97. aboard.
Alright, we got a scene for the healer. Ah, yes, this is that fight Rick and I were talking about earlier. Yep, know when to use arm sling. Slash, pure cast. They went to the, same spot. Yeah, that's alright. Or is it? Assume yes. Ow. Still alive. Oh, shit. Well, I'm out. Bye, doofus. Alright, I'm gonna just do this so I don't get weakness. Let's do it again! The bricks. Now that's gonna run down the middle. There we go. should have living deaded there. Wipe again. All right, round 3. With feeling this time. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Rocks. This one's gonna go down the side, so we get in the middle. I got a rock. This. Nice try. This the one with the stack marker? Yes, it is. All right. Everyone together. Alright, this one's the one with the red marker, so I'm gonna do this. Hi, everyone else. Benji's down. Healer's down again. Do it again, do it again! Alright. I got smushed. That's what I got. I got fisted. Do it again, do it again. Again. Alright, right then left. Here comes the rocks. On it. That hurts a lot less. There we go. Alright. Oh shit. Oof. I finally screwed that up.
And you took the healer with you.
Yes, I did. Do it again, do it again. I was doing so good all the way up until that. There he is. First damage already gotten down to 10%. Alright, that's gonna be the spread out one. Alright, here comes the bricks. This way. Stack! Alright, this one's the split up one. Rocks again. Rizel again. I cannot hear you over the music right now.
Whose fault is that?
Mine. And I just died. I got distracted. I'll have to do a massive rebalancing of audio. Wait. Oh, I thought they had me. Healer. Can't hear you over all the dying. 10% left. Oh my gosh. It's never happened.
It's all my fault.
It is all your fault. Alright. Do it again. We will get it. We can get this. That was just one stupid mistake on my end. Very stupid, stupid mistake. Alright. Kill him. Spread out. Alright, here come the rocks again. Just out the middle. This way. Back in. Left.
I thought he took the healer out for a second.
Yeah, healer's fine. Alright, is this the stack marker or the spread? Marker. So everyone stay together. No! No! Come back! No, wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Damn it.
Honestly, you both should just jump off the ledge.
We should? Alright.
You might want to even message in chat that the healer needs to start staying with stack markers.
Someone else already did.
Oh, good.
Goofus already.
Where is the Kenji? There he is. Hilo stood up.
Hold on, let me do
He's
this.
turned around.
Here we go.
And laid back down.
Use all the burst damage. Oh shit, wrong one. Alright, spread. Yes, the spread. I'll make it with this stack marker. Alright, here come the rocks. This way first.
Nope. That way, yeah.
Big Buster. Ah, damn. Alright, this one's the stack. Everyone stacked together. Alright, here come the rocks again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and the big one.
I forgot you were streaming to the Discord.
I told you I was earlier.
Well, I was watching the stream itself because I did the sound testing and all that, and I.
Alright, we want to go right then left. Okay. Back marker. Stay together, stay together. There we go. Ash layer. Bye, Kenji. Alright, this again. Alright, we got him this time.
Yay!
Commendation.
Yeah.
Commendating Doofus Goofus. Alright, pass and pass.
Now the real question is, because that took like 30 minutes more than it probably should have. As I didn't want to be before. I didn't want to do things past, 10 o'clock tonight.
Do we want to start with this next stream, I guess, then? Because that took all the way till 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh well, at least you're 97 now, so we can run it next time.
Yep, and I'm caught up, so... And my
Alright.
computer works, so there's that too.
Yep. Okay. All is rail.
I'd say that was a very entertaining run.
Yeah, that was.
But now I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go make the pasta.
Alright. Yep, dinner time. I can get to bed and get to work in a reasonable hour tomorrow. Alright. Starting with that dungeon next time. Have a good one, everyone.